Hello friend, welcome back. So we have a fun pulley to play with like that. Okay, so in this video, let's add a timer to drive the movement by on its own. Okay, so without our manually dragging this slider thing. Okay, let's get started. So let's go back to here, view controller, this file, not this one. We draw our pulley in this file, right? We draw sector, draw table, draw something. And here we create the slide function, right? By control dragging the slider from the main storyboard to this file. So we'll focus on this file this time. View did load. This function is provided by the platform, so it was triggered whenever the view is loaded. The view, like the screen, is loaded on the device or simulator. So here is the entry point of the execution. So we can put our code here. Surprisingly, to create a timer, we only need a single line of code. It's like that. Timer dot schedule, timer repeat, this one, use the second one with timer interval, and it repeats 3 parameters here. So this is easy. Time interval, if we put 1, it means every 1 second. Okay, something event, right? The timer event will happen. So let's do, okay, 1 or 1.0 for 1 second. Repeat. Let's use false for this time, so it won't repeat. Okay, block. Now important. Let's highlight this one, right? Enter. So this is something we are not going to use, so use an underscore here. But here is what we need to put our code here, logic. So let's print out something here, just to make sure. Every 1 second, right? Oh, it's not repeat. It won't repeat. So because we put the false here. Let's try it. Run it. So on the console, we can see this guy once. Okay, so after the view did load, 1 second, right? After that, we see this was output. Now let's change this to true and run again. So every 1 second, right? Every second it will be repeated here. Okay, cool, it works. So now stop it. We can put our logic here. What is the logic? Let's remove this one. We'll put the real code there. Run it because we want to see this guy. So what is the logic? We want to modify this guy, right? Pulley view dot delta x. Okay, so every 1 second, let's do pulley view dot delta x, right? Let's increase this guy by, for example, 10. Okay, so yeah, this time we put our code inside something called a block. So it needs to be prefixed with self. Okay, fix like that, and it will complain about this, the second one. Yeah, fix again. Now we still need, right? Self dot preview dot set needs display. Now run it. You see, it's moving by itself, right? Every second the timer event will be triggered by the platform. Okay, so now this line can be simplified as let me comment out this, and we can then it can be simplified as plus equal by 10. Okay, same thing, run it. Those two lines are exactly same. The second one is just a shortcut, so it saves some typing. Okay, oh nice. Now how can we make it faster? We can make the time interval smaller, right? 0.1 for example, so it will be 10 times faster. Run it. That's not good. Okay, so stop it. That's decrease the step. Okay, for example, we can do like 2 points every time. Let's see, is it better? Okay, not too bad. So can we make this one even smaller, like that, half of it? So what about this? Every step we just move 1 point. It's more smooth. Okay, the moving. Let's make it even more faster. Okay, by decrease this to here, 0.03 second. Okay, run it. Yeah, so now how can we like repeat the movement, right? So yeah, instead of letting it go too far to the right. Okay, so what we can do is, let's use an if condition. Okay, here, right? For example, if this guy is big enough, let's reset it to something small. Okay, if this one is greater than, for example, 200, let's make it right -100. What about this? Okay, run it. Yeah, you will repeat again and again. Now think about, can we synchronize like this slider, right? So when we move the like the objects on the screen, we also right keep the slider moving. Let's give a try. I think it can be something like that. Oh yeah, it's not convenient because there's no variable here to represent the slider, so don't worry about that. If we want to do that, we need to control drag a slider here as IB outlet, a variable here, so we can do right, for example, a slider dot something. Yeah, we can do that, why not? So go back to here and bring up the hold on option key, view controller. Okay, now control drag, select that, select the slider, control drag to here. Yeah, the connection type is outlet, not action. So this one slide, when we created right the function slide here, we select action there, or it was by default action. So now here the name is slider, okay, connect. Yeah, so this variable will no, this is different from that one, right? This is the action triggered by the slider. This is the slider itself. So now maybe we can do slider dot value equals this guy, right? This guy. Yeah, it complains about the self thing because oh okay, this is okay. So float, because the value, the type of that is CG float, okay. The other one is the self thing, okay, self. Why do we need the self dot? Because it's inside a block closure here, okay. Is the function triggered by the timer. Okay, now let's run it. Yeah, you see the slider is moving. Yeah, okay, now in our next video we'll get rid of the jumping thing, right? Like leap. So we'll move back and forth smoothly. Okay, that's it for today. See you next time. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.